So years ago when I met Paul, he was skinny. And
Kim wasn't such a
All across the globe, people are reinventing their lifestyles of working remotely and living a life of travel and adventure. People are moving from their traditional homes into van life. Van life is the new frontier. With the increased availability of remote work, people are now able to travel and adventure as a part of their daily lives. Here at Drifter Vans, we take people's dreams and ideas and turn them into reality with full custom builds and designs. This is Walls to Wheels.
It's actually a really good story how me and Kim met. You know, we were actually down in South America in Sucre, Bolivia. We were both backpacking, but Kim was there for his international business degree. He had to learn Spanish to get your degree, right?
yeah, and that's actually where I met Paul for the first time. We didn't have the same Spanish teacher, but we were friends with the same Spanish teacher at that school, Bettina.
And she said that you'll really love Kim. He's French, but he's not French.
French, but nicer.
That's what she said, not me.
And she thought we would get along, so she organized a dinner, the three of us. And well, I guess she didn't want to spend too much time with us because she actually stood us up.
So me and Kim sat down, had this romantic candlelight dinner, drank 2 bottles of wine, talked about travel.
What did you say again? Okay, Kim, so I have an idea. I think we should start a van company.
Let's build camper vans. Yeah, my background is in construction and building, and Kim has an MBA.
And my background is in figure skating, so there's pretty much nothing I can do.
Yeah, and anyone who's ever met Kim knows within 5 minutes of talking to him, he's gonna let you know he's a professional figure skater. So some would say that I'm more talented, but I'm a very humble man,
Yeah,
so
just
I wouldn't say that.
Very few, so it's okay.
Hey, Sarah, nice to meet you. Finally, finally.
Nice to meet you, I'm glad you could make it.
So we have a new client coming in, Sarah. She's a traveling CT tech. She's been traveling around the country in an Airstream over the past year, and now she's moving into van life.
And like a lot of customers, she's a little bit worried about driving something so big. So we invited her to come to do a couple of test drives so she can figure out what's the right fit for her.
The biggest reason I am switching from an Airstream to a van is because I am so tired of hitching up and towing. It is such a big job for one person, and I would much rather be able to just hop in the driver's seat and go. Some other big reasons that I'm switching is just for safety and security, ease of parking, and no matter how hard I try to make my Airstream feel like a home, the van is going to be completely different because it's completely custom, being built from scratch, custom designed to fit my needs.
So what do you think? Do you think you have an idea of what van you want to go for?
Yeah, I really like the Ford Transits. I like the way that they drive. It feels a lot like a normal vehicle.
Yeah.
But I do feel like this is kind of small, especially if I'm living in it full time with my dog.
Yeah. Well, then we can go with the 148 extended. That will give you a lot more options with the layout.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm trying to sell my Airstream pretty quick and get into van life, hopefully within the next 6 months. Do you guys think that's a possibility?
I have to be honest with you, Sarah, it takes about 6 to 8 months just to order the van from the manufacturer right now. What we can do, and there's no promises here, but we can call around to all of our local sources and we can talk to them, see if something comes loose and see if they can find a van before then. But I wouldn't bet on it, to be honest with you. It's pretty difficult right now.
Okay. But
Okay?
it's possible.
We'll try. Possible, yes.
I'm very optimistic.
Okay, all right, I like it. But yes, we will try for sure.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay? No.
Hey, hi
Kathleen.
Paul.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good seeing you.
Good seeing you, Paul.
This is Miss Sarah.
Finally we get to meet. Hi, Sarah.
Nice to meet you.
Hi,
How you doing,
Bill.
Caitlin?
Great. Why don't you guys come on in? So glad you could make it.
Shoes off? No?
That's okay. You can make your shoes on. So Kim told me that you had a chance to check out Kevin and Belinda's van.
Yeah, I did. It's very unique. I don't know if the green plaid is for me though.
Oh yeah. The green plaid was part of the whole look, the vintage look. They got that from a 1960s VW van. And then I added a print from a club in Detroit because they love jazz. And I think it just pulled together the whole look. What was that you called the van?
Kevin and Belinda's?
Yeah.
Kevin and Belinda have the leprechaun van.
So Sarah, let's take a look at some of the photos that you sent me and see what direction we're going to go in.
Yeah, I have a ton of ideas, so hopefully you can help me put them all together.
Oh, that's what I'm here for.
Awesome. So this is a photo from my travels in Squamish, British Columbia, and I'd really like to kind of get some custom artwork done and get this hung above my bed.
I'm excited to start Sarah's design. She brought a lot of great ideas, and I think she'll be really happy with what the team and I come up with.
For my van layout, I went with Drifter Van's Nomatic layout. It's built on a 148-inch extended body, high roof Ford Transit. I had them add a tri-fold pocket wall at the front for safety, blocking out noise, and that opens up so I can still swivel the front passenger seat. On the driver's side, there's a full wet bath with a shower and a hybrid compost vented toilet. Moving back towards the bed is my isotherm fridge and freezer combination under the countertop and a Furrion microwave in the upper cabinet. On the passenger side next to the sliding door is the undermounted sink, with a butcher block countertop and 3 large drawers for storage. In front of the bed area is my seating area with storage space under both benches and an adjustable lagoon table in between. For the sleeping area, we lowered my bed so I could have extra space above my head and converted part of the garage area into a sleeping area for my dog, Rue. The upper cabinets run the full length of the passenger side, and I decided to leave the driver's side free so that I didn't have anything above my head while sleeping.
Kim, you're not going to believe this.
What?
Todd, we found a van for Sarah. It meets all of her specs. I got to give her a call. She's going to be over the moon. I hope she likes blue.
So I've got the floor all cut. I've dry fitted it now. I've traced it out so I know exactly where it's gonna go once I'm ready for the glue. This is as clean as possible because I want that glue to stick.
So we are about to meet Sarah. Very excited. Hey, Sarah!
Hi!
Damn, all the scrub, everything.
These are scrubs. What are they called in French?
I have absolutely no idea. To be 100% honest with you, Paul totally told me that you were a travel nurse. Apparently it was wrong, so what do you do in the hospital?
I am a CT technologist. I also do X-ray. But when I work at bigger hospitals, I mainly stay in the emergency department doing CT scans. I get to see a lot of really exciting stuff like traumas and strokes and
Big trauma, strokes, so exciting, so exciting.
I know, it might sound morbid, but anyone in healthcare understands.
So, this is Gilroy.
This is Gilroy, the garlic
Nice.
capital.
Actually quite curious. I would like to see what a garlic field looks like.
It's really not that exciting, I promise.
No.
But we can check it out. Here's your garlic field. We probably shouldn't get too close.
Yeah. So yeah, it's underwhelming. It is
underwhelming.
It is a bit underwhelming.
I'm Chris, I'm the painter here. 4th generation, been doing it nearly 20 years, getting ready to put the finish coat on Sarah's cabinet. Got a couple of them we're getting ready to paint. We use a lot of alabaster and a lot of pure white, so I have a sprayer in each of those constantly. One that stays in primer and one that is for all our custom colors. And I always try to end on the large flat sides. That way any misting won't get on there and cause like a coarse texture in an area where somebody could potentially put their hand, touch it, and it wants to be appealing to the touch. Fortunately, it takes me a lot less time to paint these things than it takes them to install them, so I can stay far enough ahead. Stays away from the dusty mess of the shop.
This is the first tiny home that I ever lived in, and it's basically what sparked my interest of a more alternative living style, of living smaller and on the road. This tiny home is actually a rental property for healthcare travelers. I had the opportunity to live here for about 6 months with Rue. So when I purchased my Airstream, I actually lived on this property. I parked it right here, and it was really nice because I wasn't living in the tiny house at the time, so I disconnected the sewer right there. And that's where I hooked up. And then this was my water connection. I did have to downsize quite a bit moving from the tiny house to the Airstream. And I'm sure I'll have to downsize quite a bit moving from the Airstream to the van as well. But I think it's been a really great stepping stone. And yeah, this is where it all began. So since you're French, I decided to show you some of the beautiful vineyards of this area, and what better one than Sarah's winery?
Well, I've got to say that I'm a bit excited now that you told me that garlic wine was a thing. Kind of want to try as well. I don't know if they do that here. No, it's beautiful. It's not the season for the grape to be out.
It's not peak season, but it's still a beautiful day.
Beautiful. I guess as long as I can see the blue sky, I like it. Sarah, I wanted to talk to you about your shower, because that's not something that you had the option to choose from with Paul when you did the layout consultation. That's something very new that we just got. And it's not too late. I know you were already mid-built, but we could actually change it right now. So it's a new type of fold-down shower. So the system, it's not a fixed shower, like a big shower, a wet bath with the toilet inside. It takes a lot less room. It will be completely covered inside the cabinet. So I want to show you a couple of photos of how it works.
Since it flips down, would we be able to create like a cabinet over top of it for more
it would
storage?
be around 20 inches deep.
Okay.
So it's just a new option. It's not too late. If you want to make the change within the next 10 days, it's possible.
And then if I decided to go with this, where would my toilet go?
In a bench.
In the bench seating?
It would go in the bench instead. So most of the time we cannot, there are customers that they don't want to have the toilet in the bench because of privacy, but if you're alone in your van, I guess it's less of a problem. And you don't have to choose right away, of course, but if you want to make the change, the plumber is going to start working on your shower next week. Cheers to your brand new Drifter camper van then.
Cheers.
Hey guys, can you come here for a second? This is our client Sarah. Sarah, this is all the Drifter team.
Hey.
Remember Reed? You were going back and forth with him to do all the layouts. This is Phil. He worked on all the rough stage in your van. And this is Billy. Billy is gonna start working on your van now to do all the finish.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for everything you do.
I hope you're excited to see your van.
I'm so excited.
You have quite a lot of decision to make before you leave in the next 3 days. I hope you're ready.
Oh, okay. Kind of decisions.
Well, on the shower, the height, the bedroll, I'll show you.
Okay.
So here is your fully unfinished Drifter van.
Oh my God. This is so cool. Wow. This is amazing. It's perfect.
It's the full layout that we talked about.
Yeah, it's just like we planned. I wish I could like test out and see how I'm gonna fit. Can I fit crosswise?
Phil does the rough stage, so all the flooring, insulation, framing, windows, max AC, max air fan, AC.
So what do you think of the floor?
Dude, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Like it's perfect.
It was definitely a lot of fun to make, for sure.
And I love how you made it go right down the center of the hallway
Yes.
too.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
So now we go into the finish section.
Yes.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Yeah. It was
Wow.
good. It was a fun one, for sure. Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about your shower. Obviously, this is not the fixed fixture. We just put the shower pan and made some quick walls for you to see how much room you have or you will have in your van. Like we talked about, we went with the smaller shower pan, so you will have a little bit less room to shower inside, but at least you can see how much space you have in the hallway.
No, this is perfect. It's like exactly what I wanted. I really like the stationary shower just for like the wow factor when you walk in. I think it looks a lot nicer, and also not having to use the flip one and then put the curtain up on the hooks. It could be just like too much work to take a shower.
Not having to set it up if you take a shower every day. Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, I get it.
Right. And now that you found this narrow shower pan, like now it opens up the space so much more. The hallway's nice and wide. So I think I want to stick with this. I mean, honestly, this is plenty of space for me to shower. And
You can even sit down.
Yeah, I could sit down and shower too.
Perfect. Let's go with this one.
So as we're sitting here, I noticed my feet are dangling.
My feet are dangling as well,
Yeah.
to be honest.
I mean, I don't mind the height of the seat, but is there any way to like...
Yes, we're gonna put a box. So we'll decide on the height of the box. We'll see how much you want so your feet are not dangling. But here we'll add a box that will actually be storage. That's gonna shorten the opening for the dog to go in the dog den. If we need to make it a bit bigger, we'll just cut in the opening.
Okay.
Everything is going to be carpeted inside, so the divider in between is actually going to be movable, so you can move it up or back depending on how much stuff you want to store in the back and how much room you want to give Rue under the bed.
That's awesome. So then if I wanted like more garage space, I could just adjust it and make her space a little bit smaller?
Yes, you just take the divider, it's going to be attached to the carpet, a little bit forward, a little bit backwards, depending on how much room you want her to have.
So I was hoping we could do like some customizations for my dog since she's going to be living in the van with me.
Awesome. Oh my gosh, so cute.
Yes, she's almost 8 years old now.
Wow.
And we've been traveling together for almost 2 years now.
Wow.
Full
okay.
time.
So she does good traveling then?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, she's my adventure bud.
That's awesome.
Go hiking, we do everything together. I can even bring her to restaurants, breweries.
I can definitely make some sort of customized, water and food bowl holder so that it doesn't slosh around while you're driving and that you don't have to continuously dump it and refill it and stuff like that. And that way the dog has a place that she knows exactly where to go and it feels more like home and safe for her.
She's very friendly. In California, she was really friendly, yeah.
That's amazing. She's going to love the van.
So, now that you're in the van, what do you think? It's enough space? Because I'm guessing it's a lot smaller than the Airstream.
I mean, it's smaller than the Airstream, but it's perfect. Seriously, like, I have everything I need in here. This is a super wide hallway compared to what we were originally planning.
You can even do yoga.
Yeah, no, I literally can. Just cut down a yoga mat to, what is it, 21 inches?
21.
Totally. I have a full kitchen, a shower, a toilet, like it's everything I could need. Honestly, in the Airstream, it was way bigger than I needed. I had this dinette that could seat like a 5-person family when I only took up one little corner of it. So this is perfect.
Perfect.
I originally got into climbing on my first travel assignment when I was in San Francisco. The first gym that I climbed at was actually right next to the Golden Gate Bridge. It's absolutely beautiful. And I just fell in love with the sport because it's such a fun way to exercise rather than doing like push-ups and sit-ups. Like you're solving a puzzle with your brain and your body, and there's a huge mindfulness aspect to it as well, where you have to be very present and in the moment. And I just love it. I also love that you can get outside with it and combine my love for the outdoors and hiking with climbing. So I've been doing it ever since.
As you can see, I am fully equipped. Jeans, it's perfect to rock climb. It's the perfect equipment. Should be fine.
I saw this chalk bag at a gym in Washington, and it was right around the time that I was having a lot of trouble getting approved for financing for my van. So everything was super up in the air and I wasn't sure if it was actually gonna happen or not. And the day I got approved for financing and everything was official, I went and I got this chalk bag because it has a little blue van on it. And it's super sentimental.
So it was before you knew that your van was gonna be blue?
No, it's
after. You already knew the van was gonna be blue. Okay,
yeah, it's after we had like found the van, but I was struggling to get the financing. So got my chalk bag, and I've been climbing with it ever since. Let's do this thing.
Oh my god, this is crazy.
Here, try this one.
How do you even do it?
Let me see your fingers. You're shaking.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely here. This muscle here, it is really.
Is it pumped?
It's pumped.
Are you feeling pumped?
I'm feeling pumped. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling pumped. So you wanna try that?
You ready?
So Sarah, how did the YouTube show get started?
Oh gosh, I've been making videos since I was little. Guess what my first YouTube channel was called?
Sarah in Wonderland.
It was Sarah's Silly Short Show. It's really become like a side passion project of mine, and I have so much support now. It's been such a fun, like,
Nice.
full circle thing, because I originally wanted to go to school for film, and
Oh yeah.
I ended up going for radiology instead.
Yeah, very similar. Yeah.
But now here I am with a YouTube channel, and I'm constantly working, it feels like. But at the same time, it doesn't really feel like work. It's kind of just like a fun hobby that I enjoy doing that I make a little side income off of. You ready to drop?
Yep.
You ready?
Yep.
Set? Go! And I started a new channel when I started traveling, and it kind of just popped off when I got my Airstream and started making videos about that.
Oh, nice.
And now here I am.
I used to complain after skating because my toes were hurting, but it's way worse when you're rock climbing. Are you starting with excuses? So I'm glad I was able to show her how to climb, so at least she was able to do it. Yeah, my pleasure.
Thank you so much, Kim. I appreciate it.
Just finished the base of the shower, so essentially I got all my tiling done, my walls are finished. So Sarah has a really cool door that she's getting. The face of the door it's kind of like a sunburst, a little bit asymmetrical wood slats on the face of the door, and it's going to be painted in an acacia haze, so I think that's really going to pop with the white. So right now what I'm doing is I just made my door jamb. That's in paint. I made the step that's going to be going into the door. That's also in paint. So it will be sealed, painted, primed, all that stuff to make sure that it's really good, ready for the shower. And that will give me my measurements for the door. So the door is going to be handmade. It's going to be multiple pieces of wood that I'm going to have to cut myself down into equal strips and lay everything out, kind of get the design that we want. And then it will be flush routed so everything is nice and even, and it fits perfectly in here. It will be trimmed out, and then with the knob and everything. So like I said, that will be installed right here, and it will be perfectly swing open. I think it's really going to pop with that design against the shiplap as well.
What do you do after the shower? The next step is the pocket wall, or it's the kitchen area?
It's not a pocket door. It's going to be a two-door system with a stationary spot right here.
Because she wanted to be able to use the swivel seat, right?
Correct, yeah, and that's really important to her. So the passenger seat actually swivels around, and what we want to be able to do is remove the doors from this space and not have anything in here blocking that area in order for her to swivel that around.
Right.
But at night, she'll be able to slide that closed, seal any light that's coming through, and I'm hoping that I can get it to lock real nice, so there's a little bit of protection there as well.
That's a nice design feature, though, no?
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah. I
Instead
mean,
of like
just
a full pocket door. Do you have plans for the rattling?
I think what I'm going to do is actually route in a track system into the ground so it's completely level and flush, so she doesn't have to worry about stepping on anything. Everything will be covered and really nice.
Cool.
Yes. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, of course.
Keep up the good work.
Thanks, no problem.
Food is ready. And tonight we are healthy, guys. Mr. Kebab.
Right on, man. Thank you.
Lot of
I love
garlic.
that place.
Lots
Yes.
of garlics.
All the garlic. Let's eat.
You've been working late. We all deserve some good food.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
How's Sarah's van coming along, guys?
Talking the shower, just doing the last finishing touches, plumbing, electrical's running, and should be good for Monday to get clean.
Yeah, Monday?
Yeah, we're pretty much finished up. Just doing the little touches at the end, all the little knobs and all the fancy stuff.
Cool. Yeah, she's so stoked. You're not showing her any pictures, though, right?
No. She asked for a picture the other day, and I sent her a picture this close to the hinge and said, that's all you get. I'm not going to spoil the surprise.
I know, they always try to get that out of you.
I just finished up my contract in California. I sold the Airstream. The new owner is also a solo female who will be traveling in it with her dog. I couldn't have asked for a more perfect buyer, and I just love that it went to her. Paul and Kim haven't sent me any photos of the van recently, and I understand they're trying to maintain the element of surprise, but I cannot wait to see my van, all of the interior design. I can't wait to see what Billy did with all of the finished carpentry. We are in Kansas now, and we will be in Detroit in just a few days, and Rue and I cannot wait to move into the van.
Hey, Kim?
Yep.
Hey, come over here for a second. It looks like we're missing one of the pillows for Sarah here.
Oh, maybe it got mixed up with another client. Let me check the shelf. I can find it. Can you call Kathleen?
Yeah, let's give her a call. Hey, Kathleen. Good, good. We're just staging Sarah's van right now, and we're looking for your brown pillow.
Should have arrived with everything else that was delivered. Do you have time to go pick another one up?
Yeah, we're things are a little tight right now, but if it's important, I can run up to the store and get another one of your pillows, Kathleen. All right, we'll look around a little bit more, and if I can't find it, I'll give you a call from the store. We'll try to find one, all right?
Okay, thanks, Paul.
All right, bye.
Let's go shopping.
Let's go shopping.
How are we doing?
Good.
Good?
Yes.
Oh no, that looks awesome. I believe it is way too small, but I am definitely gonna cut a yoga mat so it fits exactly in the hallway, so she can actually try to do yoga.
It's my favorite time of the month. It's reveal day.
I'm very pumped. Everybody is excited. Everybody is waiting outside to surprise Sarah with her new van.
The team and Kim are waiting outside the doors. We're just waiting for Sarah to pull up. Really excited, but I'm also nervous. I'm just looking forward to see her reaction. I think she's really gonna be happy with what we did.
Hi.
Hey Sarah!
What's up?
I'm surprised you're late. I thought you would be so excited.
I know. I was excited.
Hey Rue, are you excited? Are you excited? So, well, before the van is coming, then I give you the flowers that match your interior design.
Oh, thank you. They're so beautiful. I love sunflowers.
Good. They're from Gilroy. No, that's not true.
You went all the way to Gilroy.
Yeah, I know. The attention to detail. The attention to details.
Thank you. They're beautiful. Rue, check it out!
So Sarah, a big reason me and Kim started Drifter Van was we bonded over our passion for travel, and we wanted to inspire others to do the same. You've been traveling the country as a CT tech. You started off going from Airbnb to Airbnb, and then you moved into a tiny home to an Airstream for the past year. Well, now you're moving into a Drifter Vans. So Sarah, Rue, I want to introduce you to your new home on wheels. Get it!
Check it out! Oh my god, you guys. Wow. Wow, this is so beautiful. I love the rock climbing holes. That is so cool.
In case you want to remove it.
I have gotten to completely customize everything. The floors, up to the ceiling, the cabinets, the walls, literally everything. Even the floor plan, I've been able to customize inch by inch. Everything's gonna be perfectly suited for me and my dog and our lifestyle. It's literally gonna be my dream home on wheels.
better than you thought,
It's,
right?
yeah,
It came out perfect.
you guys
This is-
went so above and beyond.
So what do you think of the changes between the new ceiling, the new butcher block?
It's perfect.
It was
I'm
a good
really
call?
glad we
Yeah?
made that change.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
'Cause I
thank
remember
you guys
were,
for doing that.
Of course. I remember that you were a little bit worried after changing it. You were like, I changed it in the middle, it might not match anymore, but it ended up working perfectly.
Yeah, everything matches great. And those custom floors that you guys did. Like, I really wanted that herringbone.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
guys
you
made that
got it,
happen.
you got it, yeah. So we obviously didn't fix them, as you could see. you removed
Oh,
it,
yeah.
so in case you want to remove them. But we made a little rock climbing wall to remind you of that time I came to Gilroy to teach you how to rock climb.
Oh, to teach me how to...
obviously,
okay.
obviously, yeah.
Yep.
But you let us know if you want to keep a few, we can attach them. If you want to remove a few or remove all of them, they're just on alien tape, so they can be removed. Everyone, you like your mattress? You like your bed?
What do you think, Mom?
Okay, I'll come out.
Good?
I'm sorry, I should have helped this.
Congratulations.
I got it, Kim.
Thank you for making a nice
Of
home
course, of course.
for my little girl.
Thank you all so much.
You're welcome.
I absolutely love it. Like, seriously, couldn't have...
So do we.
The entire team at some point touched your van, so they were all part of the build. I mean, me mainly, but they all participated as well.
I hope you didn't touch it.
I hope you didn't touch it.
Stop taking all the credit. I did most of it. Whoa!
That was awesome. Way better than I would have done it.
So should we call this a success?
Yes, absolutely.
Cheers.
Congratulations, Sarah.
Thank you guys. When I decided to purchase the Airstream, I was actually living in a tiny house at the time. And it's kind of what inspired me to believe that tiny home living is totally feasible and actually really fun. And why not take it a step further by having a tiny house on wheels? So I think it's been a really good transition for me to go to even a smaller space in the van. I don't think it's going to be any issue. I actually like the small space because I can multitask and do multiple things at once. Like I could be editing a video and making my coffee at the same time or whatever. The van is going to take me so many places that the trailer could not, with way less work and planning involved.
So thank you everyone for joining the final, and now Sarah is going to take us out.
Yay!
Sing.
No.
Don't, not sing to us. Sing to me.
Let's make a Drifter Van song.
Okay.
You guys down?
Yeah.
Oh. Doesn't sound good. Alright, take the lead, Paul.
Home is where the road goes.
Yeah, no.